Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
We're close to that orbit, but we're not going to get there yet. And in fact, it may be a real significant amount of time. If we ever see a radio signal to Minmus, then we know it's back on. But we've got 2 other satellite contracts that want us to do. Maybe I can put up a sort of station at the lower one. Yep, so we've got these 2. Test this landed at Kerbin. I'll do that. Not sure how you test that. I guess you can deploy it. So we'll go do that real quick. And then we'll look at what else we can do. So we've got those 2 satellite contracts. Let's grab the Pebble 4. Pebble 5. I guess we'll build off the latest model. Oh geez, I guess a lot of these had Okay, I can't do that. Alright. Corvidine Octo Dad. Now let's go grab, what is it that we have to do? The 1.25 meter heat shield. Let's turn it upside down. This will be the Pebble 6. Sound a heat shield makes. Guarantee it. I guarantee it. Alright, does it go? Let's see. In 3, 2, 1. Close enough. Wait, that didn't count? Kerbin? Landed. Oh. Run test. Hey! Jettison. Yeah. Alright, return. It's gonna be that's gonna be a piece of debris sitting there now or something. Mildly annoying. Okay, so we got 450 funds back in parts. Alright, contract's pretty damn lucrative, I'll be honest. But we've got to do a couple things, and that means getting some science back from places. And that means we've got to upgrade the space bucket once again. So let's load you up. Whoa. And this is going to be a new rocket. I'm going to call it something else. It's going to be called the Canoe. Because it can be. So we're going to put these 2 on, much like the other one that we've already built. It will have more Delta V thanks to this. Thanks to these upgrades. We'll have a pair of Reliant liquid fuel engines. And we need the aerodynamic nose cone. Additionally, let's put some struts on it, because this is Kerbal Space Program after all. Who would I be? What would I be if I did not put struts on it? And we're also going to add the fuel lines because we've got them. Actually, no, I'm going to do what I did before, I think. I think I did this before. Zoom way in. Put these suckers right on top of one another. Minimal aerodynamic interference. That's our policy. Minimal interference with aerodynamics. And then stick 4 of these on. Make it look more like a bottle rocket than anything. Excuse me? Okay. That was a little bit strange. Let's lower these so we don't accidentally hit them on the way up. So this is going to be the Canoe 1. Any canoe? And so as for the science package, we're gonna, okay, we've actually got to edit the probe a little bit, I'll admit. So I need to get rid of these guys, I think. Well, no, I'll just need to edit where they are. So we've got these command and control things. We've got these linear RCS ports. Let's get those. Yeah, and so we'll put a set up here and a set down here. That way they'll be equidistant from that sort of center of mass, even though they won't be anywhere near the center of mass once we add the other things that we're going to add. So, stick this on there. That's going to be the other big thing. And then we're actually going to move these guys up. That way there's less of a chance of that being blocked by the other thing. Additionally, I can stick more science. This. Just one. All we need is one. Good God, I can't do it for whatever reason. It's off kilter. I wish there was a center this thing button. Oh, for God's sake. Is that close enough to the middle? No, it's not. It's not close to the middle at all. There. Good enough. Now we need to rebuild the fairing. Add a fairing. Well, see, here's the thing. Wait, why is that attached to the... Hold on. Hold on. That's not how this is supposed to work. There, that's better. Attach this to the bottom. Or do that. That's not really what I wanted to do, though. Alright, that's better. Build fairing. Why can't I make it go that high? Gosh darn it. Wait. Why can't I place this darn cross section? There we go. Nope, I had it. Damn it. Let me do it. That looks awkward. You know what? I'll turn the thing upside down. That's what I'll do. Delete fairing. There is no way this could possibly go wrong. Upside down. There, like so. No. Like that. Wait, that's not gonna work. I need to strip everything off of this. Field strip my robot core. Turn it right side up. Then put it back down, then put the stuff back on. And if I've learned anything, angle them out a little bit. No, don't do that. Okay, so I definitely just need one of these. Alright, so and now I need to replace the RCS ports. Now at least I can put this thing on the top and not worry about where. Alright, that's much more centered than it was before. Alright, so presuming that we have to deal with just this, just these guys as a method of spinning and transportation, let me turn on the center of mass. That's the goddamn center of mass. Right. Alright, get rid of these stupid linear ports then. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Alright, closest we're gonna get is put them on this. So I definitely need the 4x symmetry because I can get away with it now. No. There. Alright, so now we built that. This will give us another little bit of extra time to realize that we're idiots and running out of power. Alright, so here's the canoe. Let's build the ferry again. No, don't do that. Don't. Alright, there we go. That's good enough. Canoe. That's a paddling. Alright, this thing is gonna go and I guess transmit data from as far as we can get it out. If we can get it to Minmus, I'd be pretty happy. Let's adjust the staging. Those get rid of, and then that goes off and that, and that, and that. Actually, when we switch, yeah, do that, put that in that. Do the thing that I always was meaning to do previously, which is putting those things together. And then that's sort of a last ditch once we're way out there, once we're done. Alright, canoe 1. Are you ready for launch? Actually, I'm not even really sure where this is going. This is going to be our sort of go-to probe. How much does this thing cost? I wasn't paying attention. Alright, and in 3, 2, 1, launch. We have cleared the towers, which is good. It's got that bulbous tip on it. I think it would make some people very happy with that bulbous tip of its. Up there, we've got, again, yeah, we've got, actually, no, we didn't accept either of those contracts, did we? What have we got in the way of contracts? Plant a flag, transfer crew, reach the destination around Minmus. That's not going to happen soon. And then all these travel itineraries. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to be getting any contracts done today, but I'm going to get some science. I have, what, 100,000, or almost 1,000,000 funds. Not 100,000. 100,000 is kind of pitiful. Almost 1,000,000 in funds. And we're just sort of bouncing around now. Bye. What's our Apple apps? Alright. Tip the thing over. Just on a real tough gravity turn. Although I can get away with a much tougher gravity turn now. Now that I have these fins. Fins Harborside. Go visit. Warwick Rhode Island. Okay, so get this up to 10,000. Actually, let's get it up to 125 so that we can, it'll sort of do a better job of testing the capabilities of this rocket. And B, it'll get us sort of in a place. Anyways. It'll get us in a place where we can time warp around. Let's do the time warp again. Alright, and 125,000 meters. We're already in space. So that's a first. We had main engines that we could burn long enough to get us into space. Although, actually, that's just a function of us wanting a higher parking orbit. It has nothing to do with our engines or really our rocket design whatsoever. Alright, once we get up here, then we will be automatically deploying fairings. Although we have tons of fuel left. Wow. This thing is going places. Definitely gonna go places. So let's try to keep our entire orbit over 125 if at all possible. So that means keeping this in a decent location. Although we're about to lose this stage. There goes that. Boosh! Blow off the fairing. Well, let's not be too inefficient now. I didn't care about the apoapsis rising too hard, but let's not be too inefficient. Still descending. Alright, we got that. Most of the orbit is over. The proper thing. Set as target. Alright, so I'm gonna do what I did before, more or less. Add a maneuver here. Send us out towards Minmus. We do need a bit more room. Yes? Maybe, or is Minmus just that slow of an orbiter? Here, let's do this. Add maneuver. Get us on the correct... No? Oh wait, this is way out there. Oh, I saw it. Oh, that was with Mun, not Minmus. Should have easily second-guessed that. Oh gosh darn it. Bring it down. Bring it down. Alright, bring it out. The sort of tricks of the eyes caused by looking in three-dimensional space on a two-dimensional screen are not to be underestimated. Optical illusions that make you think you're close to getting it, and you're really not at all. This we're gonna go for a real close pass. .301. I feel like I can really tailor this encounter a lot more than I'm doing. I saw another thing in there. Oh! What was that? Second... Oh, no. A Mooner encounter. Can I tweak that at all? Oh, no. Huh. What's that? That's a Minmus relation of 34, so now that we have that sort of on the... Alright, yeah. That's good, we'll do that. Now that we have that potential... Oh, what do you call it? That potential intercept sort of showing itself, we can make use of it later. Alright. Let's get over there. 30 minutes to firing the main engine. 17's. Oh, let's check our stage view. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, skip ahead a little bit more, and that's it. Alright, fire. Alright. This is going to be a little bit of a burn. Do we have enough in the stage? I think we may. It's burning at 2... Means we have, what, 70 seconds? Yeah, we actually do have enough of this stage. Excuse me. So I guess we're keeping this stage around for longer. Those are little strut connections. I thought they were supposed to disappear. I don't know if the struts automatically do. I've seen many a new player to the game connecting all of their struts to decouplers and stuff like that. It's amusing, but it's not smart. Alright, extend the antenna so that it's extended. That way we can get better coverage, better connections. And okay. We're not quite there. Nope, don't go. Spin it around, because we just kicked it too far. And then XZ. Good enough. Or ZX, rather. I already have an encounter this time. No, don't do that. Don't put us on this weird polar orbit. Set as target. Let's do that. Let's see what we've got here for our setting as target of... Oh. What's our proposed Minmus periapsis? 37K. Oh! Wow, that's something. 34K. Yeah, sure, we'll shoot this thing off into deep space. It's not going to be useful to us afterwards. Let's do even better with it. No. Yeah, you know what? I'll just leave that as is. It's a one-off probe with a bunch of experiments. Let's go for it. It'll be able to shoot temperature readings back from deep space. If we haven't done that already. We may have done that already. I can't recall. I'm not sure, although I'm not sure if any of the probes that we launched way out there have had the proper equipment to do it. Let's watch that sort of retreat into the distance. 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, and we passed it like an idiot. Alright. Well, this is a precise burn, but it doesn't actually necessarily have to have a precise, whatchamacallit, ending. We're just getting launched off into deep space. It's not really anything special. Although, to be fair, we aren't going that far. Although I'm probably going to milk that encounter for all I can get. Okay. So, closest is at 43. That's just fine by me. Add a maneuver. Alright, send me off way out. Okay? Okay? Alright. And I think I need to change my inclination a little bit so I get even more out of it. Oh yeah, there we go. That's way better. Shoot us off on an incredibly retrograde track. Oh, we're almost at the orbit of Eve. Ah, that's as close as it's gonna get, though. Damn it. Okay. 13 days until that node. That's really something. Let's get out there. Where's that little ball of ice cream? There it is. It's totally mint ice cream. So let's zip in towards it, make sure that our periapsis is still within acceptable ranges. And by acceptable ranges, I mean not crashing into the thing. That's what I mean by that. So let's get nice and tight with Minmus. And now we can activate all of our experiments. Observe materials bay. Keep it. Observe the mystery goo. Keep it. Do the other things that we have that aren't nearly as interesting. Log the temperature. Keep it. Oh, you know what? Hold on. What did that say? Review data. When impassable, is there no matter blah blah except spacecraft and thermometer themselves? Okay. Keep it. Log pressure data. As if we're in a vacuum. Wait, this is still high over Minmus? What's... hold on. Can we get lower and see if we can get low over? Because those normally yield better results. Reset it. Open doors. Observe. High over Minmus. Still. Hold on. I'll wait until we hit our periapsis, which I think is 43 or 34. Reset. Periapsis 43. I still think that's too far away. We really need to scrape the surface of this little mint ball. to get low over. Observe. High over. Oh well, transmit everything. Transmit. Review data. Transmit. Transmit data. Alright. Review data. Transmit. Oh, there was a button for that, huh? We're about to hit our lowest point, so let's log it again just in case. Alright, never mind. Alright, review and transmit. Oh, we need a little bit more power for that. Let's see. Let's turn this a little bit more vertical. Yeah, no, we've got some more direct sunlight on this thing. I'm not sure how long it's going to take to charge up, though. 7 days until that node. Which is all the way out there. And this thing will get launched off into deep space, which we will continue tracking it until it is. And then we'll end the episode there. Alright, you think we have enough? How much does it take? Let's just time warp. Okay. And then I'll just do this. Transmit data. Alright, there we go. We've got some good science out of that. Let's get out to 7 days from now. Warp here. Still got 97% signal strength. That goes on for quite a while. This relatively small antenna can do a hell of a job. We're about to hit this apoapsis with relatively little orbital velocity. Whoops, 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 whoops. Alright. New target. Wait, why did that change? We've got 58 minutes to adjust it. We are a pretty decent amount of the way to an even counter. Let's not blow past this one, though. Not that I expect to return too much data from EU of all places. And doing something stupid like this. But I will take this one decently easy. I suppose you could call it a delicate maneuver, but it's really not. We're just blasting off into deep space, seeing how deep we can get. And you know what? I'll set this as a target. It should have a closest approach here for us, but it's not giving me one. Otherwise, let's zip out of the system. Whoa, hello, man. Tell me we didn't accidentally make a collision course. We did not. Hi, bye. But we had a very brief sort of tentative connection there. We're leaving the system. Bye. Wow. This thing's been out for over a month. Alright, and we're out. We're out. We have left the Kerbin system. Oh, we did do this. I should have established orbit for more of that sweet, I guess you'd call it karma, but it's not karma. Alright, so let's take some measurements while we're out here. Log pressure data. I guess I'll keep it. Log temperature. Alright, never mind. I guess we already did that. Alright, well, let's do something else then. We don't have a closest approach, although I feel like we should have one. I did not know Eve was out of plane. I wish I could just get these to line up. You know what? I'll have him meet at the nodes. That way, if there's ever a chance of this thing getting picked up by Eve, we're gonna take it. It's a 34-second burn, and we have tons of fuel. Oh well. I'll do it at a future date. I don't feel like sitting here for another 23 days of time. While we're still in the fairly early game and we're yet to land anybody on Mun. So, we've got to do that. We've got to build a ship capable of taking Kerbals to Mun. And I think that is something we will do next time. I'm just a little bit apprehensive after I killed a couple of them. I don't really want to jump too hard into that game again. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week. Train Man out. Wrong button.